Hey guys, it's Ollie. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you guys don't follow me over on Instagram, you may not know that we had a really bad storm where I live and knocked out my power for about 3 or 4 days. So that's not great. So I tried to vlog it as much as I could, since obviously that's an emergency state and I have exotics, but I was not able to do a lot. So a lot of this video is just kind of going to be me talking about what we did, what I would do differently, that sort of thing. Sorry for the bad lighting, and sorry for my bed head, I just woke up. Yeah, let's go ahead and just get right into it. It wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't so hot, though. The strips over there, that way, are on, so there's a potential our lights are on too, but we're not for sure yet, so hopefully they are. It's raining still, again, but hopefully our power's back on, and hopefully it'll stay on, because this is day 3, and I'm ready for it to come back on. We just got home, power is still out. So, probably going on day 4. Tomorrow, if it's not back on by the time we wake up, my bearded dragon Prim is going to my mom's house so that she can eat, because it's hot, but I don't trust it to be hot enough for her to digest. So, we're taking her there. Yeah, that's the plan. Clementine's going to stay here. The bugs are going to stay here. Dogs and cats are going to stay here. If it continues any further, Clementine might go to my mom's. Fun times. Hopefully it comes back on tomorrow, but we're not hopeful. They said it could be until the 4th. So, and it's currently, what, the 1st?
Yeah.
So, please ignore the mess. Obviously, we're not getting a lot of cleaning done right now, but this is how we've been living the past few days. Just a lot of candles and puzzles and Burger King. So, it's not fantastic, but it could be worse. Okay, so our power's back on, but now we have to replace all of the produce we lost. Luckily, I got enough of the commissions from the emergency commissions to be able to just replace it, which is really nice. So we're just going to get Prim salad because she doesn't have any anymore. So the thing with this is Clementine's thermostat, and it's doing a clicking thing. So I'm gonna look up like the brand and see what I can do about that. But I'm going to see if that if I can figure anything out about that, because I really don't want to have to replace it. But we will see. I'm going to look it up, but it just does this clicking thing when it's plugged in, and like the numbers flash. So I don't really know, but we unplugged it for now. It is warm enough in here for her, but I am gonna replace this if it needs replaced. So it is the next day, and we've had power, obviously, for like 24 hours now. We worked the first day we had power back, so I have not cleaned out the fridge yet. And I know it's gonna smell bad. I just know it. So I have a few trash bags, and we're just gonna clean it out and take it to the recycling center. But, it's not great. Luckily, we hadn't really gone grocery shopping yet. We had produce, but as far as like meat goes and stuff like that, we didn't really have anything in here, except for like the rodents, but luckily they're in the freezer, so they should still be like not smelly. They're definitely not good anymore, but they shouldn't like be smelly or gross since they're in the freezer. I'm really not ready to do this. I'm hoping that it doesn't smell as bad as I think it's gonna smell, but time will tell. Okay, so luckily it doesn't smell nearly as bad as I expected it to. So, yeah, all of this is pretty much gonna have to go, though. Unfortunately, my blueberries might still be good, just because they were picked, like, right before the storm. But as for, like, all of the produce, it's done. It's gone. I just bought these. Oh, these are still fine, actually. Okay. Okay, so I'm not getting reactions from all of the worms, and their, like, soil looks really gross, but I might be able to transfer these, maybe, and save them. I'm not really sure if it's even going to be worth it, but I might ask around. The power obviously is back on. It's been on for a day or two, and I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update on some of the things that happened. We did have a loss. Houdini, my Pac-Man frog, passed away. So this is the enclosure here, and we think that we know what happened. It was very clear that he had some kind of tox out going on. If you don't know what that looks like in frogs, it's not great. By the time I found him, it was too late. It was overnight, and I was sleeping, and I didn't find him in time to try to help him. So he, unfortunately, by the time that I found him, was already gone. And frankly, it's on me. I made a bad call. If you guys didn't know, I'm in the Midwest, and we've had a lot of smoke and really, really poor air quality from the wildfires up in Canada. And unfortunately, I did not take the proper precautions. So I did put a towel on the top of his enclosure to kind of try blocking out some of that. I made sure he had fresh water, but I didn't take enough precautions, and then the power went out because of the really bad storm that came through, and it left, frankly, the house pretty stagnant air-wise. So essentially there were no fans going on in the house. There was no electricity, of course. So all of that poor air quality was just kind of stagnant in the house, and we think that may have done it. I've talked to some other Pac-Man frog keepers, and they agree that could have had a very big part in it. So it's definitely not ideal. I am grateful that we only had one loss. Of course, would much rather it be 0, but if I'm going to have a loss, at least it was just one. It really sucks that Houdini's gone. That really sucks. So I will full on admit that is on me. That is my fault. I made a bad call. I did not make sure that he would be okay. And that is on me. And I'm so sorry that it slipped my mind. So other than Houdini, unfortunately passing, everyone else is okay. Dogs and cats are fine. Clementine's fine. Prim is fine. If anything, she's just grumpy. Alright guys, well that is all for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that I prepared you for the future. If you have any tips on what I could do in the future, please let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to give this video a like for the algorithm. All of my links, including my Instagram, my art account, emergency commissions for this situation are still open if you are interested in helping me with that. If you don't have an Instagram and you would still like to support that with the emergency commissions, please head over to my email at ollieexotics@gmail.com and we can discuss things there. My Facebook group is also linked in the description down below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are into this kind of content or any animal kind of content. I upload every single Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but you can hit the bell if you don't want to remember that. And as always, I will see you guys next week. Bye.
Yeah.